This is a BBL Report team profile for the New York Ghetto All Stars. In the 1970s, a reverend by the name of Dave Jefferson wanted to create an outreach program for his church, the Church of the Lady of the Ghetto. He decided to make a traveling basketball team that would travel around the country playing exhibition games against college teams. So he gathered the best players in each of the 5 boroughs of New York, and he created the New York Ghetto All Stars. Years later, his team joined the BBL. In the 1980s, a mysterious donor offered to buy the team from the church as long as he could remain anonymous, and Reverend Jackson would still run the team's day-to-day activities. So the anonymous owner gave millions of dollars to the Reverend and the church. With that cash, he moved the church to Manhattan and built a cathedral that seated several thousand parishioners. It also could easily be converted to host the All-Star home games. The church/gym is on the 75th floor of a skyscraper. Now, Reverend Jackson's son, Jackson, runs the team and the church. The All-Stars cannot play home games on Sunday because the church uses the facilities that day. The mysterious owner continues to donate money to the team and church, but it is rumored he has moved out of New York to Florida and Washington, D.C. They are coached by Michael Woodman, a former high school coach from Brooklyn. The best player on the New York Ghetto All Stars, and possibly the greatest player in the BBL, is 6'9" Center Dingo Johnson. Dingo has been an All-Star and All-Pro every year since his rookie year in 2022. He was the BBL MVP in 2022 when he led the New York Ghetto All Stars to the BBL Championship. In 2023, Dingo dunked on Dave Jefferson, breaking his arm in 2. Infection set in, and Jefferson had to have his arm amputated. Now Jefferson is a reporter for the BBL Report. I really like working with him, even though he only has one arm. Players still fear for their safety when they face off with Dingo Johnson. Joining Johnson in the front court is forward Roscoe Haywood, who played on the original team in the 1970s and is believed he could be in his 50s or 60s, making him the oldest player in the BBL. Rumor has it that teammate Ricky Haywood is his son, or others say he could be his grandson. Forward Earl Velvet manages 14 girls and 1 dude. They provide private fashion shows for wealthy clients. Earl makes sure all the girls have enough drugs, and he keeps track of all their money for them too. He's a nice guy. David Maccabee is the only Jewish player in the BBL. Maccabee played on the Israeli national team when he was only 12 years old. He is a disciplined defender, earning his nickname, the Iron Dome. Archie Mann believes that the earth is flat, and he wears a homemade hat made of tinfoil. Archie refuses to play if the team plays in Los Angeles. He says he doesn't want the Knights Templar to kidnap him and give him to space aliens. Guard Tyler Dean enjoys selling hot dogs from his hot dog stand outside the arena before and after home games. The All-Stars have the 2nd pick in the draft and will have several great players to choose from. Cecil Kingdom, Lance McDance, Kapua Haleakala-Puhuani, Sheldon Forsett, Sly Haywood, and Tyrone Farrell are all possible great picks for the All-Stars. The BBL, it's mildly amusing.